One, first and foremost, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Wakar Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. True name is Yahweh and His unbegotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew. The last one, that's the Holy Tongue. And I say Barakatham to the elders and apostles, Wa'akim, Ma'akbaf, and I say Shalom. And this is a M.O.T.B news updates as of February the 5th, 2026 on this Thursday afternoon. And as we've been seeing the pushing of the central digital bank currency, as we see in a modern day global shift, economical shift of the pushing of the digital dollar, digital ID, digital wallet, digital currency, Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, and the final push to the pushing of the digital RFID chip. And this is a news article from Outlook Business, published by S. Ravid, and it reads: "The future of central banking, a central digital bank currency, dominant economy. As the central digital bank currency explored digital currency, the shift raised fundamental questions about the intrudation, financial privacy, and the future of programmable money and public policy." It says, as a summary, central digital bank currency could disrupt in a traditional two-tier banking system by reducing the role of commercial banks in payments. Privacy concerns and surveillance risk remains key hurdles, pushing the central bank to explore anonymity preserving technology. Right, because security has been a big must for these companies and these nations around the world. Financial stability, privacy stability for their finance. Programmably, money could transfer physical policies through the targeting time bound and leak-proof government spending. It says the traditional agriculture of central bank is facing the most significant structural shift since the 20th century. While central bank digital currency of the CBC is often discussed as a simple upgrade to digital payments, this actual impacts far more profound, touching upon the core philosophy of finance interpretation and its essentially a privacy and precision of physical governance, bank distribution. The most critical question facing central bank is whether a central digital currency will eventually make commercial banks obsolete in the payment processing chain. In our current two-tier system, commercial banks acts as a primary interface for the public, managing ledgers and facilitating transactions. A retail central digital bank currency, however, represents a direct liability of the central bank. If a central bank provides technology rails via disruptions ledger or centralized high-speed API, the function necessity of a middleman for payment processing diminished to create a de-intermediation dilemma. Atomic bank settles, unlike a traditional intra-bank transfers, take time to clear the central bank currency settlement. And instantly, if the central bank manage to ledge, the clearinghouse role of commercial banks become redundant. The deposit flight risk during the times of economic stress, the public may perceive a risk-free central bank wallet as a safer harbor, and a commercial bank account could lead to a rapid deposit migration, starving commercial banks of liquidity that needs to found funds, mortgages, basis, credit efficiency, effectively raising the cost of capital and of the economy, entire economy. Anonymity versus accountability. Perhaps the greatest hurdle to central digital currency adoption is not technical, but physicality. In a world of physical cash, an individual can buy a cup of tea or book without stating notice their location or preference. A central digital currency, as its very nature, creates a digital footprint. The future of central bank depends on solving the privacy paradox, how to provide a secure of a state-backed access while maintaining the anonymity of cash. The surveillance concerns if transactions is recorded on a central ledger, the state gains unprecedented visibility into the individual's behavior. This big brother perception could lead to a permit trust defectancy. To counter this, central banks are exploring privacy enhancing technologies, the PETS, like zero knowledge proof ZKPS. These allows the transactions to be verified legitimate without revealing an identity of the transactors of the nature of the purchase. One likely situation tier systems were small and were related levels. It says transactions like buying tea or a nominee, while large uh, pref- transfer requires all transportation cease to prevent money laundering and tax evasions. Programmable money, beyond this being a medium exchange, central digital currencies introduce the concept of programmable money. This is where the intersection of technology and governance becomes truly revolutionary. But ennobling smart contracts into the current itself, central banks can fine tone economic outcome of surgical precisions. This opened up the opportunity to target stimulus and governments. The proposed bound money images that government stimulus package can only be spent on an essence, groceries, or healthcare. If a citizen tries to use those specific tokens or luxury goods, the transaction of automatically declined by the code with the currency. Temporary law stimulus funds could be programmed with a expiry date to prevent hurting the boost economy velocity during a recession. The digital currency could be a program to lose value or lapse if not spent within 90 days. A direct benefit transfer (DBT 2.0) for the sectors like agriculture, subsidies for fertilizers can be sent directly to a farmer's digital wallet, programmably to accept only a authorized outlets. This eliminates leakage of the insurance that the physical policy wishes intended target without delineation. The future of central banking is a central digital currency dominant economy as a delicate balance act. It requires a shift from being a lender of last resort to become a technological platform provider. The challenge is to embrace the efficiencies and direct digital claims without destabilizing the commercial bank sectors that fuel private investments. Ultimately, the success of central digital currency will not be measured by the solidification of the blockchain or the speed of the transaction, but by the robustness of the regulatory frameworks that protect user privacies and strategic foresight used to program money for the public good. So as we see in this modern day global push, of central digital currency, so we're going to see how the central currency is going to be the new dominance, and then security concern is going to be a must right along with the central digital currency, which is going to be the new dominant global shift that's going to be part of the economy. As we see, the digital dollar, and the digital coin and gold and silver. That's going to be the new form of currency. And then privacy is a must. Privacy concerns, privacy security is a must as these companies, these different nations leaning towards this global shift as they fully prepare for this modern day global shift of this digital dollar, digital ID, digital wallet, digital currency, Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency. As we see the physical dollar and the physical cash going to be thinking of the past. And then definitely those going to be the two main key points. The pushing of the central digital currency going to be the global dominance of that, right along with the Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, and security is going to be a big must as well too. And all is going to be rolled to the pushing of the digital RFID chip. That's going to be a security concern as well too. Because you deal with a lot of a lot of financial money hacks, laundering scams and stuff like that. So with this security push, they're going to lean towards that as well too, because those are going to be the two main focus. Using the central digital bank currency, and then financial privacy and security concerns going to be that as well too, because all this is going to lead to the pushing of the digital RFID chip. That's going to be a privacy security concern as well too. And as we see, that global shift of the potential of the central digital currency dominance of the economy, right along with the digital dollar as the physical cash and the digital, as the physical coin and cash is going to be the thing of the past. As it says again, the future of the central digital currency dominating the economy. It's the book of Revelations. Revelations 13 and verse 16. It says, and it calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free or bond, to receive a charagma in their right hand or in the FOREHES. Right, so the pushing of the digital currency of the digital RFID chip that they want to implant inside your body in order for you to buy or sell, even if you're upper class, lower class, or economic spectrum. As we see in all these countries, these companies, these businesses, these CEOs, these businesses leaning towards the pushing of the digital RFID chip, and they leaning towards the digital dollar and the digital currency, because the paper dollar and the physical cash, as we know it, is going to be a thing of the past. Revelations 13, verse 17. So, the pushing of the digital currency and finance of privacy and security concerns is going to be a big must. And that's going to be right along with the digital RFID chip if they have security, privacy concerns of it, because it can be a lot of people hacking other digital devices. So that's going to be a big must as we enter in towards this direction. But at the end of the day, it's going to lead to the pushing of the digital RFID chip. The neural link, the nanotechnology, Bitcoin, stablecoin, cryptocurrency, and the final push of the digital RFID chip. Revelations 13, verse 17, it says that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the Quran or the name of the BAST on his name. Right, so the pushing of the digital RFID chip in order for you to buy or sell, that no man might buy or sell, say that he had the Quran or the name of the BSC on his name. Revelations 13, verse 18, here is wisdom, let him have understanding. Count the number of the BST, for it is a number of a man. His number is SIX, 103 square SIX. Right, as we entering this new financial system, because he's going to be that man is going to be that Quran of that 303 score SIX 303 score of this new financial system. That the man of sin, the man of losses, the man of sin is going to be pushed forth that, because that was that Revelation 12, verse 12 is going to come down with great wrath, because he had a short time of rule as we enter in this new financial system and this modern day global shift. So with that, hopefully this sit down lesson was edifying of the M.O.T.B news updates as of February the 5th, 2026 on this Thursday afternoon. So with that, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wakar Kadash, and the Heavenly Father. The true name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son, Bahashem, in the name of Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. Those are the true names in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, the Lashon Kodash, the Holy Tongue. I say Barak Thumb to the elders and apostles, Barak, to the next time. I say Shalom.